and today's show, we're going to figure out how to destroy Bitcoin.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, and we're gonna do our normal TA, of course, and we're gonna be talking about, of course, we have to talk about what happened with Kracken, right? They've become a bank, right? Now crypto is no longer one of those sketchy things. It's the sketchy fiat. Let's head over to the TA. Before we do that, Inti's got a few words to say.
Yes. As always, it's worth to remind you people that this video is for entertainment purposes only, alien entertainment. And this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market.
Alrighty then. Alrighty, let's switch screens. Bitcoin. Come on, please go to moon. Alright, so, well, at least we've reached our target, the 3-to-1 target from the Davo, as you can see here, and we're pulling back from the 11,000 target.
Oh, you mean my Davo trade?
That's my Davo trade, not your Davo trade. Okay, just to get it straight, right? I'm the one who wrote this algorithm, right? So yeah, alrighty. So, anyways, as I was saying, we're looking for I would say we're probably going to have to test at least the 11,300 almost, before we could say for sure or break through it. Or I think we'll test it first and then try to break it later on. I think, but with this thing rolling back off of the $11,000 mark, I'm a little concerned. Let's see, where can we really put? You know what? The only thing that we can really put this at is really at the 11,100. That is the area. See, there you go. You can see that's the real resistance zone. This 11,300, no, forget it. The 11,100. Remember how we were like bouncing off of that because somebody was holding it? Now somebody is holding it down. And you can see that, right? We came close to the 11,100 zone, and yeah, we're done. It was like almost like 11,090 something, 90-ish, 98, yeah, that we got to, and before we actually got hammered downwards. Let's see here. I think we're gonna probably retrace at least to the 38.2, right? Just to see if we're going to fall further. And so if you're interested in pick some up to maybe play that, don't think that's a pretty good idea at this point. The 38.2, which is 10,600, which is actually interesting. Wow, that lines right up with the breakout level. And we checked the breakout level, and we checked it again, and it said, yeah, we're going through. And so if we bounce off of here, that's very bullish. This could take out the 11,100 level on a bounce here. And I think, you know what? I think if you want to, you have to go to a smaller time frame table in order to find a trade. But I think we might be able to find a trade down here somewhere to go long on this. Yeah, look at that. Especially if this thing dumps down really fast to the 10,600. I think we could probably get a trade off of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have Inti keep an eye on that today.
On what?
What do you mean on what? You not paying attention?
I am paying attention.
You're gonna look for on the hourly on the hourlies, right?
Ooh.
There's a trade coming into.
Yeah, I see it. Give me a double M because I see a big divergence. I saw it yesterday. So give me a double M and I'm going to short this.
No, we're not shorting this. We're
No,
going
you're
long.
not shorting?
We're going long from this point here. Look for some long point from here because I don't think we're gonna have much room to short this thing. We're in a bull market, and I think we could. I don't know. I don't see us breaking down heavy at this point. We could, but I don't see it. This M top with this divergence, yeah, sure. There's a little bit of divergence. There's more. There's some pain coming on this charts here. So if you're interested in trading this, right, we do have affiliate links for Femex, right, and you could trade a lot more on Femex than just Ethereum. You can trade gold even on Femex, and a lot of other altcoins with leverage on Femex, and you get bonuses if you don't have a Femex account already. Also, Bybit as well, and you could always access Bybit by typing in bybit.davincej15.com. And joining in, following, if you have an account and you have DJ15 tokens, that would definitely going to be that. Well, I can't say definitely, really. That may help you as well, because as the revenue comes in, I might be sharing that revenue with everybody with holding DJ tokens. So consider that when you're planning on signing up for any of these exchanges. But make sure that you know how to trade, because this is definitely Rec City here. If you don't trade properly, if you trade with emotions, if you get angry at the market, you will get wrecked at these exchanges. So please be careful. Let's take a look at the dominance. Oh, thank goodness. Look at that. You guys are getting a reprieve on the dominance of Bitcoin. If it broke above the 62 level, look out. We're probably gonna Bitcoin is gonna take over for quite some time. All right. With that said, good news on the Twitter front. Kracken is now a bank. I mean, if somebody were to go back even just 3 years or even just a year ago and tell me, yeah, Kraken Exchange is going to become a bank, I'd be like, what are you talking about? There's no way that's going to happen. Now, all banks can have crypto, and they figured, well, what the heck? Might as well if they go through the hoops, they might as well be banks as well. And now, right, Kraken could go, look at me, I'm a banker now. Nobody know. and they don't trust that those people who are actually selling fiat, man. That's so sketchy. You know how much crime is committed with fiat? Like the most in the entire world, crime is committed using fiat money. It's also a crime using sneakers, using a car, using a computer. So it's ridiculous to associate crime with any particular a thing, right? It's just a joke. But anyways, that is cool news, and it really strengthens our industry and puts legitimacy to cryptocurrencies. All right, now it's time to talk about how we are going to destroy Bitcoin. We are an evil government agency. We do not want people to have access to their own money and become their own bank. So we're going to plan the destruction of Bitcoin. So listen up. All right, first off, we know that we can't stop math. We can't shoot it. We can't kill it. Right? So we have to get people away from Bitcoin, away from cryptocurrencies. And so how do we start doing that? Well, we have to prevent them from actually building more security features into crypto. So we have to do a little bit of embracement. Not so much that that people suspect that we're embracing this to screw them over. We need to make it well even. Then, right? Because we become part of the club, part of the team, right? Government and crypto. we're buds now, right? So that people don't realize that they don't need security. They don't need security. They don't need privacy. We don't want them to have that, right? Because once we get our claws in, once we make sure that there's no privacy inside crypto, right? It's going to be very difficult to add it back in later. That's very important. Then what we're going to do, right? We're going to make sure we incentivize companies, businesses, individuals to use not Bitcoin. No, you'll be able to use Bitcoin. No problem. But we have this product here backed up by Bitcoin. Because the transactions are very, very slow on the network. You need to use our wrapped Bitcoin. Don't worry, every Bitcoin token is backed up by real Bitcoin. You're gonna use that, and if you use that, well, we're gonna have tax incentives for you. We're gonna take care of you very well, and make sure that you, the user, right, of our wrapped Bitcoin, right, always gets the fair treatment. People who use the actual Bitcoin, oh man, no. Those guys are criminals. Those guys are real criminals. We need to punish anybody that uses real Bitcoin and incentivize those to use wrapped Bitcoin. Derivatives of Bitcoins. Make sure that, when people come to a bank and they want to buy some Bitcoin, no problem. We'll store it for you. We'll keep it safe, right, Inti? The banks will always take care of you, like a Correlito.
The banks are the most kind, protective,
Of course.
trusty
Of course.
entity that you could ever ask for. They will do everything for you. You're not a number for them. You're not a slave. You're not a puppet.
Exactly.
You're a human being that has to be taken care of.
Exactly.
That's what a bank thinks, right?
Exactly. They're the kind and gentle, fluffy company that you love to work with.
They always treat you well.
So yes, we want you to have your Bitcoins, but not really. You'll have these Bitcoin token lookalikes that you can use. You can transfer them to anybody you want, and no problem. And guess what? You get a tax. There we go. We'll take care of you. So this is one of the ways I really see that Bitcoin can get destroyed, and especially the value of it, because that's the key thing, right? If it constantly keeps going up, it makes it difficult for the governments to actually prevent people from using it. And another way that the government can actually take down Bitcoin is through the mining process. One of the things I see is possible is that the government could incentivize mining in their local districts, just like they've done in China. And then, you could see how they're on again, off again with the hate Bitcoin and love Bitcoin. Well, at any point, if all sufficiently, I think they would need about 80% of the mining goes to China. What they could then do, even though you're saying, well, if they try to create what's it called? All they're gonna get is double spend. They only be able to double spend on Bitcoin. Well, yeah, okay, hold on, right? You see how well that's how what's happening to the ETC, Ethereum Classic. It's getting just destroyed. And what they could do is then, at the point of a gun, grab a hold of all those miners and say, okay, we're forking Bitcoin, and you're gonna follow our government coin, and then at the same time, because there's something called merge mining, and what you can do is merge mine in the background your Bitcoin blocks, whilst there's only 20% left, right, of miners trying to reset the clock on Bitcoin. what they can do is throw in, they can merge mine in a hidden way, right? Just like they've done with ETC, Ethereum Classic, and then they're still mining their own blockchain and going forward, but at the same time mining a hidden blockchain so that they could throw it out to disrupt Bitcoin whenever they want to. So that would be a disaster as well for Bitcoin, where you wouldn't be able to use it. And miners, the rest of the 20% of the miners would realize, well, wait a second, what am I doing over here? If someone could throw in blocks, crazy blocks, and disrupt me from actually earning a living, because they will also be able to take a lot of the blocks away from the rest of the miners through their merge mine blocks. So it's kind of a scary situation that if mining becomes too centralized in one country, it can get disrupted really, really fast. Especially if they follow that key plan of mine, which is to tell people to use derivatives, right? Because that's part of it, right? Because once you use a derivative, right, they can just remove the backing from one. Oh, don't worry, it's not Bitcoin now. It's my coin now. It's government coin now. You're safe. So yeah, going forward. All right. If you want to check out everything that I talked about today on the show notes, you can see it in the link in the description below. Let's see here. Why is my you know what? My mouse just died. Crap. And I can't. That's weird. I can't seem to switch the okay, there it's scrolling's now working. All right, there we go. So there we go. So this is the video, and if you just scroll down, right, and see more, you can see all the description, all the text of today's video. All right. Well, thank you for all the 200 new subscribers from yesterday. That was awesome, man. Another 2. That's just incredible. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so, please like, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Cheers.
Cheers, people. Have a good one.